Hey guys, I just wanted to talk a little bit about anxiety because I know that people that live with it, sometimes you have good days, sometimes you have bad days. For the last little while, I've been kind of just really run down and worn out at work, so that brings up my anxiety a lot because I get too tired and just it throws things out of whack. So the last little while, I've had a rough time with my anxiety, but I can, even though I'm having a rough time, you can see my eyes are black, kind of sunken in. I'm stressed, I'm tired, I have a cold, but I can still be okay. So I was hoping to maybe help somebody else that is going through this but doesn't know that they can be okay and get back out of it. I got a grumpy dog that's crying. What? So, the first thing, well, I slept for like 3 days. Sometimes you gotta do that. Well, I was sick, so I mean, you kind of have to rest anyway. But I mean, if you are not sick, but you're run down and worn out and you just need some rest, then maybe take some vacation days, take some personal days, do what you gotta do. Just know you're gonna be fine. Don't get too, be really nice to yourself. I have some points that I wrote down that I'll probably refer to after. But be very kind to yourself. Speak positively about yourself because I mean, you're not a bad person. You're not horrible because you can't handle things or can't maintain or you're having a rough time. You're actually way stronger than you can even imagine because this kind of shit sucks so hard to go through. But we go through it. You ride it out. Fight the war that's going on inside your head. Don't let yourself get too down and don't get too discouraged. I'm gonna fucking beat your ass, dog. I wouldn't really. He's a rescue and I love him. So the main thing is my energy is spiraling and I have just thoughts going through my head like crazy and I can't wrap my head around it. My energy's crazy, my thoughts are crazy, my anxiety is high. I'm very I'm kind of greasy. I guess I'm sweating. My heart rate is up and there's heart palpitations, all the stuff that comes with anxiety has been happening for days and days and days. Usually you would have to take a medication to bring yourself down. You can do that. That's amazing. I used to do that, but I try to go the natural route. I mean, if I'm suffering for a long time and I can't bring myself down, I will. Shut up! Just stop! He doesn't like when I film, so don't feel bad for him. He's just being a pest. But back to the main topic. So you're gonna. One second. Alright, so the main thing is you're feeling crazy, you're spiraling, you're dizzy. My work is so horrible right now. It's stressed me out so far past my max that this is what's happening now. So now I'm just a crazy person because I've just overdone it for far too long and far too hard. So shit happens, shit in your life happens that you can't control and just fucks you right up. So that's okay. Just know that's okay. Deal with it. Don't let it spiral worse. So when you get into this kind of just shitty place, a lot of really dark thoughts will come in your head, severely dark. You're oh god, and they just they bum you out, they bring you down, they depress you. Push those away because there's nothing good that will come of those. Those are not true. None of those thoughts are real. You have to realize that it's ridiculousness, it's bullshit. Just kind of roll your eyes at it and laugh and be okay, we know that's craziness. We're gonna recognize that that's just the craziness. We're gonna push it away. We're not gonna let it get to us. Because if you let yourself feed into all that kind of stuff, you'll spiral worse. And I mean, all it's going to do is dig you into a hole. And I know sometimes when you're depressed, it feels like it's easier to go down that hole. Well, let me tell you, as somebody that went really far down that hole, it's so the further down you go, the harder it is to come back up. So the best course of action is reactions right away. Like as soon as you start noticing things that are a sign that you're not failing, but you're not at your best, or you're not feeling well, and you're starting to kind of spiral down and feel bummed out and like, I don't know. For me, I get really indecisive. I mean, I'm indecisive normally, but I get like to a whole nother level indecisive. I can't make decisions. I can't make decisions at all. Oh my god. I overthink everything. I question everything. And it's like 8 billion questions that go through my head, and then I get dizzy and I'm like, I don't even know what I'm doing anymore. That is a clear sign that I have shoved my ass into some anxiety. So the best thing to do, I love coffee. Coffee makes me happy. Try not to drink too much of it because it definitely increases anxiety. So you can drink it because it makes you happy, but don't overindulge in it because it just increases everything. Your anxiety goes up a bunch of notches, and if you're at a place where you can't afford for it to go up anymore, then just be careful. Do stretches, do really lazy stretches. You don't have to push yourself. I know you're not motivated and you don't feel good, but every tiny little bit helps. Do a couple of, it doesn't have to be deep breaths, but just be taking decent breaths. So just like do a few of those while you do some stretches, while you maybe listen to some music that you like, and it'll totally start to bring you down. And then stay away from trigger things and things that'll upset you. Just really protect yourself, take care of yourself, be careful, do stuff that you enjoy, watch a movie that you love, and just take it easy and just start thinking positively. Be positive towards yourself. Know that you're okay and you're gonna get better. And then it'll keep getting better. All right, so we got this. We can do this. I'll keep posting some updates for you guys. Maybe some new ideas and tricks on how to feel better, because I mean, this morning I felt like a complete crazy person, and now I feel a lot more calm. So there's things we can do to help ourselves.